Hey, what's up, guys? Shawn Realty here. Today, I'm going to share with you an interesting article the Realtors.com just published, which is basically saying Gen Zs who are aged between 10 years old and 25-year-old are already buying properties in the country. And I'm going to share with you where they're buying and how much down payment that they're saving to buy and what kind of mortgage that they're getting. And then it will give us indirective data of where are more affordable homes. And I'm wondering if the down payment and the assistance from their baby boomer generation or not. Potentially, maybe Gen X too. So let's dive into it and I'll kind of share with you. It's interesting data actually. So we're Gen Zs, it's hard to pronounce for me, uh, born between 1997 and 2012. My kids actually fit right in there. And I'll just jump into the stats. The number one place that they're getting the most loan and how much that they're saving is Salt Lake City, Utah. They're saving about $29,000 as a down payment, and this is the loan amount that they're getting, average loan. And the next, like Louisville, Kentucky, Oklahoma City, da, da, da. And I think Portland made, I think 30. What was it? The Portland, Oregon made number 36. The average down payment that they're saving is $36,000. That they're getting about $317,000 in loan. It doesn't quite equate, but they're more like, if you add that two up, it's like $350,000. And right now you can only buy maybe a very small condo with that price. Well, which makes sense. During like age 20, 24, 25, in that age group, you're more likely going to school. And it makes sense for parents who might have some extra cash and interested in buying an investment property. And I know some parents do this by buying a property where their kids are going to school rather than paying housing cost. Just go ahead and use that money to buy up a small property that can turn into an investment property, or maybe that can turn into a seed to jump into 1031 exchange to buy a bigger investment property. But I think it's a great way to leverage some of the cash you might have. That's my guess. Unless these Gen Zs who are like 23, 24, 25-year old, they make a lot of money from like crypto world. Maybe I get it. I know there's a lot of young people like that making a bunch of money, but most of people who are not making that much money, I don't know where this is at. But when I saw this report, I was just reading as a millennials who are 10 years above the age bracket, which would have made sense. But when I read that again, Gen Zs are doing this. So yeah, this data basically, I'll share the link with you so you can kind of see the detailed numbers. But it's interesting. My guess is that many of these buyers, like I said, getting the help from their parents down payment wise, potentially. And also, it gives you an idea of where the young people are moving into. And at the same time, where the more affordable housing is. So, for example, like here, number 7, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I used to live there for like 4 or 5 years. The down payment is much lower than what you have to save in Portland market, and the loan amount is significantly lower as well, about $100,000 lower. And you can kind of track down the differences. The highest one, which means the least people are moving into, the younger people, is San Francisco. You have to save about $43,000 and $400,000 in loan. I mean, I could see, recent graduates getting a tech job and moving into San Francisco and made some money in crypto when everything's lined up, sure. But yeah, it's pretty rare, I think. The next least moving into is New York City, San Jose, California, Los Angeles. So you can kind of see the bottom end is very expensive part of the town, part of the country. The upper end is more affordable. So, I mean, this might give you a good idea for younger generation, age between 20 and 30, 35 years old. These are the cities maybe you need to target in order to get your first home, whether you move there for a job or whether you find the companies which are based in this part of the country and get a remote job and then still just or put money into buying an investment property somewhere here might be a good idea. I know interest rate went up to about 5%, so it's much tougher, but it's still possible when everything is so volatile right now. I think I saw crypto just like Bitcoin tanking to $28,000 per coin, which I haven't seen actually in the recent years. So yeah, everything's volatile. Stock market is really bad too. So well, this is not a financial advice, but real estate is one not commodity, one investment asset class which is doing really, 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 really well, which is a little bit scary too. A lot of you are wondering whether we're going to have a big crash or not. There could be. I mean, nobody knows. But so far, real estate is just increasing double digits every year over year. And it doesn't show any signs of slowdown. So I hope this gives you sort of like an overall picture of where real estate is headed. And it's surprisingly to see the 25 and younger generation are buying up properties right now. Not buying up, but still becoming a first-time home buyers, which is awesome. So, well, have a great day. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please follow us, me, and like the video. If you're watching on LinkedIn, do the same. Let's get connected. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.